All right, so we should be live right now, but before we kind of get things underway, is there anything that you want to plug or anybody you want to shout out?
I would like to shout out my parents and my brother and my sister. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I guess first things first. I had no idea, but you're not even in America right now. You're in Mexico. So I mean, how's the vacation been?
And actually, it's been lit. Like we did underground excursions. Like I swam through a whole bunch of cold water, and then to find out like the dude that like one of the helpers, he told me to look up, and then it had baby bats like hanging from on top of me. I was like, what the? So that I just got paranoid like that whole time ever since I saw them bats.
Yeah, I would be like, so, I mean, I'm not really like. Are you a big nature person? Like, I personally like hate like I respect nature, but like I'm not. I hate like hiking and like all that stuff.
I'm a huge nature fan.
Yeah.
Especially my favorite color green, nature basically green. I just love it.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just because like even for me, so I'm assuming you like the beach more than the pool. Nah,
Yes.
I'm definitely pool person. Like I hate the beach is like one, like it's kind of sketchy. Then also like the sand, I hate the sand. Like feels good, but then also like it gets you all messed up and everything. And then what's also annoying is like you go in the water and then come out, and then you also have shoes. So it's like you can't get it off because then all the sand sticks to your feet. Like that's
Yeah,
a whole mess.
I feel you with that part.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess what would be so? Would you say like the bat? I guess thing was that your favorite part of the vacation?
No, that was my favorite thing. My favorite thing was zip lining. Like let me tell you this. So before we zip line, we have to walk very high up, right? And then my mom, she had on like this thing like you sleep with, but she had to cover her eyes while she was walking up. My sister, and then as soon as my mom got up, my mom walked. My mom walked right back down.
That's crazy. She walked up
That's
with her eyes closed.
yeah, like she had something covering her eyes. My sister was just directing her. Like she didn't even see how high we were until we got all the way up to the top and she took it off.
Was it because she had a fear of heights, or was she just like trying to be like?
She her
Oh,
eyes.
yeah, that is that. So you guys like what was it like on like a mountain or something?
It was like on this like I don't know what to call it, but have you watched Rapunzel?
Oh yeah.
Yes. It was like something built like where Rapunzel lived in at first. Like it was like something built like that, but it went high up and stuff. We had to
Yeah,
walk all the way up there.
yeah, that definitely sounds pretty crazy for sure. I guess the one thing I went ziplining once with like my sleepaway camp, and it was in like Chattanooga, Tennessee. It was actually like pretty nice because you just go up like I guess because it's like a kind of a mount like it was already on a mountain. You just kind of drive up it, so you don't need to climb up anything too high. It's already high up, but like I remember the view of the city from the zip line was like unbelievable. Like I'll never forget that.
That sounds fun though.
Yeah. It was definitely pretty fun for sure. And I guess a main reason kind of why I wanted to interview you was like I see all these great Instagram comments from you. Like I always sometimes you always be like dying of laughter. Like at like half your Instagram comments on like people's posts or like
I see why you see my comments.
like you are very good at comment Instagram. So I mean, how are you such a good commenter?
I don't know. Like the thing is, as soon as I see someone comment, I just end up instantly thinking about what to say. Like I know it don't take me like 10 minutes to do that. Like as soon as I see it, whoop, it just pop up and I just type it in. So that's how I be doing it.
And people don't realize like that stuff because I don't know if you know who My Take Hoops is, but shout out to him. Like he's over like 20K Instagram followers right now, and like a key to his growth was he basically has like all the big high school basketball accounts, like basketball accounts with their notifications on. So if he's on his phone, all of a sudden he gets a notification. He just goes and comments something like meaningful, and then people see it, and that's how you get a follower because everyone's constantly seeing like his thing pop up. So you're gonna follow him. So like it takes because I was trying to do it too, and I'm like, I just don't. I've had a couple good comments. Actually, I had one. Someone named like like at like goat comments like they just press reply and tag because I guess my comment was like that good. They tagged like famous comment account because I said it was Stan Van Gundy like playing basketball when he was like going to the Pelicans. Like it was like Stan Van Gundy's gonna go to the Pelicans, and I said like how much points is he dropping in like like in a basketball game on a Sunday morning, and everyone like.
Zero.
Yeah, well, no. Some people said like some people said like 1 million. I was like 0, but that was probably one of my best comments. But like, doesn't that take like a good amount of time for you?
Yeah, no.
I mean, like for me, like that stuff, it obviously take like an hour, but like I feel like 10 minutes, like that's a good chunk of time. When you're trying to think like the perfect comment.
No, it only take me like 1 minute. All the comments you saw took me 1 minute.
Yeah, but I guess at the same time, like you're not trying to become an Instagram. I mean, I'm sure you would love to, but you're not growing like a basketball content page where you're trying to get all these interactions with people. So like, why do you choose to always comment like stuff on everything?
Yeah, no, I don't try to get attention from that. No.
Yeah. So like, why do you kind of always like? I mean, I'm telling you, like, if I had you just controlling my Instagram and commenting stuff, I'd probably have at least like 100 more followers if you were like just in charge of commenting on all those posts off my account.
The thing is, I do that when I have free time. Cause I be bored. Like after I've done like with schoolwork or working out, I just have free time after that. Then I just go on Instagram, social media, like how Kevin Durant be on Twitter. I'd be like that on Instagram. I just be like that with the comments.
Yeah. So, has there been like any comment that was kind of like was there one comment that you made that you just remember, like something like maybe you got like an argument with somebody that was like kind of stupid? Like, was there any kind of iconic moments in the comment section for you?
There probably was, but I don't remember that at all because like back in the day when I used to comment a lot, my teammates every time we go to the tournament, my teammates always say, "Sean, why are you always commenting on every post? Like every time I see you." So after they told me that, I just stopped commenting on people's posts. So I don't remember.
Yeah, because you're just so good. Like, you have so many good comments. It's like you can't pick. Like for me, I've only had a few like great ones. Other than that, I've had nothing.
Yeah, because when I do comments, I be thinking about funny ones, like only funny ones, because like I don't be thinking about casual ones.
And usually, like now, I'm trying to do more because what the guy My Take Hoops does, like he does like scouting reports. So basically, they'll do a post, like it'll be like for Mikey Williams, like, oh, Mikey Williams, his list or whatever, like reopens his recruitment. So he's not gonna say like wow or like he should pick these schools because like he says Mikey Williams is good at shot creating and hitting a three with a hand in his face and like that. That's kind of what he'll give like an analysis on whatever the player is, and the comment like always blows up and everything.
But then the comments be like, oh, like it's not all that. I mean, it's not, but I don't be commenting hate stuff. Cause
Yeah, I'm trying. Actually, this morning I found someone's profile because I was like, I was looking at Scotty Barnes' Instagram post. And I'm like, let me see like what he was tagged in recently, and I saw this guy posted like a mixtape of Mikey Williams, but he didn't make it. Like someone else made it, and he didn't tag the creator. So I commented and I'm like, yo, like are you being for real? Like tag the creator. I know for a fact you weren't that good to make this. And then then this guy like, because my number's in my Instagram bio, like if you press contact, see my number. So I'm in class and all of a sudden I get a call from like Ontario, Canada. So I answered and I'm like, hello. And the guy said hello. Strangest voice. So I'm like, I hung up immediately. Then he calls me back twice, but I pressed decline. Then he texted me. I said, did you get my message? But I didn't answer. Then I go on Instagram after class and I see this guy's like, yo, I tried like contacting you. Like, what's the big deal? And I have to like explain this whole guy, like random guy on like Instagram DMs. Like, you got to tag the creator. Like, you can't just post someone's mixtape and not say who made it. So.
Wait, was that a dude that was he like a random dude or did he film?
It is a random dude. Like he has 2,788 followers, but we have 0 mutual followers. Yeah, he said, and bro, but the DMs, like I don't care. He's not gonna watch this, but he said some like weird. So he called me cute in the DMs, bro. It was so weird. It was really weird.
No.
He said you're cute. He said you're cute for all this. No homo. I was like and then he said like I'm gonna tag you for the effort and balls you show standing up, or I think he meant for others. But he said or others. I rate it. I said okay. That's what I said.
Hey, yo, Paul.
It was pretty sus. It was pretty sus. But
that was.
Yeah. But then, but he did say no homo. So it's like maybe I don't know. I don't know the guy personally, but I just know when I said hello and he said hi back, it sounded weird, so I hung up. And yeah, that was definitely interesting for sure. But kind of moving into basketball now, that each one teach one team, people are saying that's the best. I guess last year was 15U. They're saying this is the best 15U team of all time, or at least of this year. So what is so special about that team?
The thing about the team is like when we play like individual ball, then that's when like teams start having like close games with us. But when we start playing together, that's when like every team start hate playing us because we play together. Then every game we win by 30. Like even we play a UIBO team in Atlanta, and then we weren't playing together. We only won by 1. And then like a few weeks ago when we played them again in Florida, we had beat them by 30 because we played together.
Yeah. What team was that?
Dang. I don't even know. That team was irrelevant.
Yeah, I mean they're EYBL, so they have to be like somewhat relevant for sure.
And then we played this one team, I forgot. There's a blue team. We played them in the championship. We beat them by like almost 50. And it was a UIBL team too.
Yeah. Did you guys play team? I know Team Durant was at the each one teach one invitational.
Oh,
you beat them by 50?
No, we lost to them by 1. The thing
is, I was gonna say they're a really good team.
The thing is, like we weren't playing together. We were playing together. We could have beat them by 20 if we wanted to, but nobody was playing together and nobody was playing team ball. They tried playing individual ball, so then that's the results that came out at the end.
Yeah, and I find them like super. I mean, people say this a lot. Like you guys are all the stars of your high school, obviously, and then you come together for AAU. And you said like when you guys are playing as a team, it's unstoppable. So how do you guys play team ball when you're so used to being the alpha dog in high school?
So when we play team ball, only thing we do, like, we press. So when we press, there will once someone steal a ball, pass it up. I keep passing the ball up, give a lot of points off of that. And then especially since everybody's like the star of the team, you could pass like your offense, you do.
Let's see. Looks like we lost him there for a second. We'll see what happens. Yeah, let's see. I just DM'd him right now, but I mean, if not, this has definitely been a short interview. We definitely got some good content out of it for sure. So yeah, see, I'm gonna move him. Actually, no, I'll keep him in here, but we'll just wait. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, I'm assuming he's gonna refresh his page. But yeah, we'll see. If not, we at least got all I want to talk about was the Instagram comments. So I'm kind of glad we got that out of the way. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with the rest of the interview. Yeah, we'll see. All right, there you go. Yeah. Oh, now it looks like you went inside. So we'll see. I will add him back on in just a second. I see he's busy doing something right now. So yeah. All right.
Yeah, my computer died now.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. That was pretty fast. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's that defense right there, boy.
Oh, wait, what? What'd you say? You said it was defense?
Yeah, I said that defense helped with speed.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, can you keep talking about, I guess, you were saying something about like the press, I think, with the team ball and everything.
Yeah, so with the press, since everybody, like, our coach, he always get on us about defense, especially our press, because he don't want people getting out of our press. So our defense, our press, like when we actually do our press good, then nobody can get out from half court. So as soon as we press the dude, he don't know what to do with the ball, so he throw it, steal the ball, pass it up, pass it up, pass it up. Especially like since everybody is good with the ball, even our centers, They go 1v1 that person, beat them, and the person help, pass to the corner, and the person that's beside him, try helping, pass to his man, pass it, shoot it. That's the thing. Like if we play together, it is so beautiful. Like people don't even realize it. Like it'd be interesting though.
Yeah, the way you like just like it honestly sounds, and I know I'm sure if I was like a legit hooper too, like you just want to have the ball the whole time. Was you'd much rather just get the ball and all of a sudden have superpowers and like just dribble and no one stop you and dunk it every single time. Like that's what everyone much rather have. Like the way it's almost like like you're playing like with the other team, like you're just messing them all up. You're like, oh yo I'm here. Oh nope, like so like it kind of sounds like a lot more fun. Kind of playing team ball that way, just because you're just getting them all messed up, all scrambled, and you're like, all right, like let's just finish them real quick, and then
and especially when we are on a fast break, our teammate behind us, and he says the call, throw it off the backboard, hey, and get everybody hype. Especially since like a couple people on our team got like mad bounce, not regular bounce. Talking about mad bounce, they be dunking on everybody. That'd be disgusting.
Yeah. So do you like enjoy like kind of being a team player and playing like as a team more than just individual one-on-one kind of stuff?
Yeah, I enjoy that, but when it's time to do like individual stuff, then individual stuff might happen. But it's fun. It's more fun playing as a team player.
Yeah. So I guess I'm curious, since you said like it's so beautiful when we're playing as a team and everything. How come you guys do have those games where it's just more just individual?
To be honest, I don't want to know. Like it just happens with everybody at one point. Cause like I guess they get like frustrated when we're down and stuff. Cause like that mainly happens like when we're down, and like they don't be thinking at all. They just like since they're hoopers, they just think about like just attacking and don't think about passing.
Yeah, and you did say you guys lost to Team Durant. So obviously I'm sure it's a team you want to get your revenge against, but still like last AAU season. In the summer of 2020, like you guys were such like a hyped up team and everything. So I'm sure you guys are probably one of the favorites to win Peach Jam this year. But since you did lose to Team Durant, like how do you think you guys are going to kind of handle some of those tougher EYBL teams?
Well, we just finna play together, play good defense, because most likely I'm sure that our team got one of the best defense going into Peach Jam. So just play together. Just stay focused and then play good defense, and then I'm for sure that we will win Peach Jam.
Yeah, wait. So I was going on Instagram, look at something for like the interview, and J. Cole posted something. So I just wanted to see. I gotta see like what it was. Oh, I think it was just a freestyle.
I saw that too.
Yeah, it came out 18 minutes. Oh yeah, it came out as soon as we started the interview.
Yeah, that was on Instagram, and I saw that too. I only watched it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean I want to. Well, he's like going off. Like listen to this.
You want shoot, don't play with me. Hardest shit out the
He's going so fast. Oh. Bro, the documentary was fire. The documentary was really good.
One of the best rappers of all time. One of them. I'm not gonna say is, because when people see this, then they're gonna be like, no, he's not. I'm gonna say one of the best.
Yeah, I would say he's the best of our generation. That I will say that, like,
for sure.
For the 2000s and up, I guess I would say he's one of the best of our generation. That's for sure, 100%.
Yeah, because that boy a lyrical rapper. He speak nothing but facts, respectfully.
Yeah. The thing is too, like, so yesterday before I went, like, I usually I watch YouTube before I go to bed, and what I watched yesterday was I watched like behind the scenes of Juice WRLD and Young Thug of like the Bad Boy music video. Like it was pretty cool. Like I love Juice WRLD, so like I enjoyed watching it, but like that compared to watching the documentary the day before, like J. Cole is so like I saw a comment, probably not by you, but it was like, he's made all this money, but yet he's acting like in that documentary like he's just starting out, like hungry as ever. Like that to me, like that was like really awesome to see.
Because J. Cole, he humble. That's why.
Yeah, he's like, I felt like in the document, like there's people like that's something kind of I had to go through with this interviewing stuff. Like I would think all these guys are famous, and all of a sudden you start talking to them and you realize like, oh, they're just normal people. But for me, like I feel like I didn't even need to speak to J. Cole to kind of figure that. Like watching that documentary kind of showed me like, yo, like he's literally just a normal guy.
Yeah, that boy, I know he had to be chill, down to earth.
Yeah, he's like, if I had to pick like a rapper to hang out with, like it probably like seems so normal and like, and some of them like the ones you like, I feel like Lil Uzi, like that's one of my favorites too. But like when he talks, like J. Cole just has like he just talks very normally, you know, like you can understand what he's saying, like
And
you know,
Lil Uzi talk like this, yeah.
like, you can't like, of course you can understand him because you speak English, but it's like he talks very clear. So it's like I would love to have a conversation with him, for sure.
Yeah, I would rather have a conversation with him or Drake. That's those
Yeah, Drake would be. I'm not like the biggest Drake guy, so I mean, like, yeah, I highly respect him, but I'm just not like into him. I was in sixth grade though, but after that, I was not too into him.
That boy Drake did win best decade rapper.
I'm just more into like, I mean, well, I'm a Florida guy, so Rod Wave obviously. Then there's this guy. I don't know if it's. I gotta make sure. I always mix up the two. It's either FCG or FGC. I want to say. Let's see. Okay, FCG, FGC him or wait, FC. It's like a FCG him. He's pretty good from like Broward, where I live. Then Lil Uzi, obviously. You know, Juice WRLD. J. Cole. And Meek Mill too.
Oh yeah, Meek Mill.
Right.
Me, J. Cole, Jay-Z. Let's see.
So you're one of the old head like kind of guys.
Yes, Michael Jackson. Cause like thing is me, I'm more of a R&B dude. I don't like. I barely listen to rap. When I listen to rap, I'm with my older brother. But when I'm by myself, I listen to like singing music.
Yeah, bro. I won't lie to you. When I was in ninth grade, I was at like a roller skating rink, and it was like all R&B music, and I left it, and I'm like I felt like some type of way, and all of a sudden I made like a whole like R&B playlist. Like I was like going on Spotify, like the R&B thing, listening like all like the top songs, and I was like, yo, like this stuff is crazy. But now I'm kind of off that. But like I was so into it for like actually around this time of year, I was like crazy R&B.
And then here's one thing people don't know. Like I barely have these on, but every time I warm up at AAU or high school, I have in my beats, my earphone beats. Every time I have those on, I be listening to country music.
That's crazy. Man, that is unbelievable. I mean, I'm not going to listen to country music like on the side, but I feel like I respect all types of like. It's always refreshing. Like when I was in when I was in Geico Nationals at Fort Myers, they had the same playlist for basically the whole time, and it was all around music, the same songs, like great songs. But after a while, it gets kind of old. And for the girls' games, they played like different, and for some of the boys' games, they played a little more like throwback oldies kind of music. And like it felt very refreshing, you know. Like I definitely respect all kinds of music.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So I mean that was kind of like a good fun. That's probably one of the more funner one of the fun facts I've gone out of the interview is that you warm up to country music. So how does that get you hyped?
The thing is, it don't get me hyped, but it gets me chill. Cause I get like before games, I don't feel like getting hyped because when the team gets hyped, I just be the only one chilling. Like literally, that's just me because I don't like getting hyped before games. I don't know why, but I just don't.
Yeah. So for me, you know, like I would be hyped for if I was like a good athlete, like I would probably be hyped for a game and everything. Like why do you choose to be? Because I'm a big energy guy. Like I want to be a basketball coach. One of the things I might be interested in doing, like I'd make sure it's a lot of energy on the team. Like, you know, a lot of clapping, a lot of all that stuff. Like I'm big on energy and like being the hype guy on the team. So why would you choose to be the exact opposite and be kind of chill before a game?
Thing is, I don't know because like last year in my freshman year in the beginning of basketball season, I got hurt, right? So I didn't play like half through the season. So then like after I got hurt, I just stopped being like I just started being humble, and then I never wanted to like get hyped before a game after that. Like I just wanted to stay chill and then just stay in my own vibe, like be my own vibe and stay in my own lane for some reason.
Yeah. Would you say it's more like to stay chill or to be focused?
Both.
Yeah. Because I feel like if you're hyped, you definitely lose. Like for me, if I'm really trying to get focused, I'd probably lock in probably J. Cole or Meek Mill, you know, like just listen to the music and not even like focus on whatever else. I'm like that gets me focused. But it's like, you know, I feel like chill and focus are kind of two, because I feel like almost if you're chill, you're not focused on anything. But then if you're focused, you know, you're locked in.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when I started listening to I don't know, this is why I started listening to country music in warm-ups, because I watched this video of Jimmy Butler back in the day. He said like he was on this interview, he said like his teammates made fun of him because well, someone had grabbed his headphones and listened to it. I mean, and grabbed it, and they noticed he was listening to country music. And then like, and then he said like it gives him focus ever since I just started wearing earphones. I mean, listening to country music.
Yeah, wait, water just went down the wrong thing, so I have like a cough right now. I'm so sorry.
You good?
You know when the water like goes down the wrong like side or whatever. Yeah, that's happened to me. Yeah. So I guess what's kind of cool about that is like somebody. I mean, no one, like we got 0 viewers right now. Like nobody really watches these things on my YouTube. But like, I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Someone all of a sudden was like, "Oh, Sean Combs," I'll be tuned in, and then they're like, ever since I heard Sean Combs speak, like I started listening to country music. That'd be crazy.
I don't even tell no one I listen to country music.
Yeah.
Only my brother though.
Yeah. Are you like a big fan of Jimmy Butler, or you just kind of just watched it and heard that and whatever?
I'm a little Jimmy Butler fan, but I wouldn't say a lot. I respect this game.
Yeah. Are you a Heat fan or yeah? Who do you root for the NBA?
Russell Westbrook.
Oh, so whoever team. So that's so because he's such like a high energy, like hyped up player, but that's who you like.
Yeah, I like, because that's what, like, I like him because of his energy, but I'm not a person that likes like being hyped for a game. But I just like him because of the way he plays. Like he's a team player, but also a player that like gets the job done himself too. So that's why I respect this game.
It's funny because I feel like now like everyone's kind of hopping on the like I wasn't the world's biggest Russell Westbrook fan, but when people would ask me, you know, like 5 years ago, you know, who's your favorite basketball players, I'd probably say LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and whoever was kind of popping at the time. Like because I just love like he won the energy, then the fashion, and then he just goes like so he's just such a good, like I like guys that drive, like just the way he drives to the basket. Like before that, like that's what I love about him personally. Like the way he dunks and everything. Like I definitely love watching him. He's definitely like he's not top 2 in the league, but he's one of my top 2 favorite players probably.
Yeah, because like thing is like I've been a Russell Westbrook fan for a while now, for like 4 years. I just love the way he plays because like bruh, it's just like he's different. Like I'll say he's better than Prime D Rose, in my opinion.
That was if it wasn't for Derrick Rose, I would probably still be into basketball. But he was like the first player I was like kind of like when LeBron James on the Heat, because this is how I got on the bat. So LeBron James on the Heat and everything. And I was in Chicago. That's where my dad's from, and he was showing me all with Michael Jordan stuff, and I like fell in love with Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Like you see, I don't know if you see, I got like a Michael Jordan thing right there.
I see it.
Yeah. So while the Heat were winning championships, I was like I was a bigger Bulls fan than a Heat fan. So I love watching Derrick Rose. Like I got like one of those jersey shirts, like a name and number tee of Derrick Rose and everything. Like I mean that was. He was different, and he's still good today. Like even with the injuries and everything, like it's really sad to kind of see how much he could have been maybe 2-time MVP, something crazy like that. But nah, he was very, very good.
I can agree on that. But I got one question: who's your favorite player of all time?
Well, not. I mean, I don't know if he's the GOAT, but LeBron James for sure, always.
Yeah. This person isn't the greatest of all time, but he's my favorite player of all time, and that's Dwayne Wade.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like for me, I feel like I'm a Heat fan too, and I actually have like those name and number tees. Like I always get now every time the new Vice thing. The only one I don't have is like a pink one of those, but I have every other one. And this year I got Tyler Hero, but there wasn't a Dwayne Wade one. But every other year I have Dwayne Wade. Like I just. You know, when he was on the Heat with the LeBron and everything, like I just always loved watching like LeBron. I was never like, I feel like I was here. Look at this. Here, I'll not to make you jealous. I'll show you yeah, because my uncle was a season ticket holder for the Heat, so I was at his final game, and actually, the thing my computer's on top of, besides books, is this like thing that they had at the game where it said like "Forever His House" or something like that. Like I was at his final game, and like, you know, I'm a fan of him, but I don't know, I just couldn't I couldn't love him like the rest of the Heat fans do. Like I don't know why.
Nah, that's tough. You actually went to the last game. I think I had a game on this last game.
Yeah, well, no, there's no. I think it was in April, so there's no way you had a game. Unless it was AAU. Unless it was AAU.
Oh, damn, no. I don't know what I was doing that day, but I know I wasn't at my house.
Yeah, it was definitely like it was a very cool moment. Like it was crazy, but yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't like. I felt so bad, but like I just always liked LeBron James more. Like the Heat Nation loved him. I never had that same like. I love Dwayne Wade too, but I didn't love him as much as everyone else did. You know?
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, but nah, it was definitely. Honestly, I don't know if I have any cool videos or anything, but yeah, I took a lot of videos that day though. It was like when you like sub in and everything, like, but at the same time, Miami sports like. It wasn't that like it was packed for a Heat game, but there weren't too many people there. It wasn't sold out. Like it was still kind of lame in its own sense.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah. I have. Let's see. You know when he like jumped up on the thing and fell?
Mm-hmm. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I have that on video. Yeah. You can't see. Oh wait. Yep. I mean, it wasn't like a big deal, but here I don't know if you could see this.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. That was crazy. Oh shoot.
Wasn't that one? That one was against the Warriors, right?
No, it was against the 76ers.
76.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, like look, like it wasn't that packed. Like it was actually no, it was I mean this was like the lower because I was up top, but
I mean, compared to like the crowd when LeBron James and Dwayne Wade was with each other, it ain't that packed.
Yeah, actually, no, this is pretty.
It's pretty packed.
Okay, fine, but it wasn't. I thought it would be actually. No, it was kind of loud too, but you know, I love going to like. It sucks now you can't go to packed games, but like I love going to these packed basketball games. And everything those are always awesome for sure. But yeah, I respect the Dwayne Wade stuff, but like. To all the Heat fans out there, I just never loved him the way you guys did. Like LeBron, if it wasn't for LeBron, I might not even be like a Heat Actually, no, I still be a Heat fan because I'm from here. But I don't know. LeBron for me was just like I'll never forget. They won against the Raptors, and I was sitting actually in the lower bowl, and like behind the basket, and he had like a game-winning block. I swear on my life, he looked right at my eyes. I swear, I was like one of the last rows in the bottom thing. He blocked against the glass. I swear he looked right at me through the glass. I'll never. That is unforgettable.
You for real?
I mean, I doubt he did, but it felt like he did. Like I felt like it was crazy.
Hey, as long as you feel like it, hey, nobody can tell you different.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I can never imagine. Like if I could see him in person, that like at a basketball game, that'd be crazy. If I could like meet him and everything, that'd be unbelievable.
I saw him. When I was in elementary, when I went to Kentucky, I played for this team. And like everybody was just standing on the bleachers, and then like he entered through the back way, and then like they had that around that court like coned off, so nobody could like get on the court because he was walking on the court shooting with his son Bryce. Mm-hmm. Bruh, everybody was like packed around that area, talking about LeBron. Bro, I was like, damn, my first time seeing him in person in the last.
Yeah, that's kind of actually, that actually reminded me. So my first high school basketball game, besides like at my high school, because my 8th grade year, I went to like a bunch of my high school's basketball games. So my freshman year, I went to a game. It was with Dwayne Wade's son. It was, I don't know, do you watch like a lot of Who Diamonds videos or not?
Yeah.
Did you see the game where there were like 4 fights in the game and like Dwayne Wade's son was in it and everything? I don't know if you.
That was high school ball, right?
Yeah. It was when he was at American Heritage, and there were like,
yeah.
So I was at that game that was awesome. And I got kind of close to Dwayne Wade. I tried my best. Yeah, that I have to admit, that was crazy. Like, because I was like, here you could see, there he is right there.
Wait, was there something blocking you off to go to him?
No, there were just people there, so it was a little tough. But I did get Josh Richardson. This is me freshman year. This is me freshman year. I did get Josh Richardson, and then I also got I got Zaire. Yeah, this is before I did any of this media stuff, anything like here. This was before he left. I got me pointing at him. I was so close to getting a selfie with him, and I missed it. But yeah, that was actually really cool seeing him there. Like, it wasn't too crazy around him, but it was definitely a little difficult for sure.
And I remember it was like also when I was in, I think it was 6th grade or 5th grade, when like I was on the younger U21 team back in the day. We was helping the homeless out at the homeless shelter, getting them food, right? And then my coach put me to the side, and then he gave me the phone, and then it was Amari Stoudemire, and then the whole team came around, and then he was talking to Amari Stoudemire on FaceTime, and then like 3 years after that, his son ended up joining our team, right? And then we were playing in Atlanta, and then after his son game, we had to play around the court, and then he watched us play, and after our game, we went back to the hotel, right? And then I guess he went to the hotel. He left before our game was over, and then he, like, as soon as we going in, he was leaving out, and then he stopped me talking about something. I like the way you play. I was like, that man was taught too. I was like, dang.
Yeah, actually, speaking of Amari, wait, let me see if I don't have this with me. I want to see the story, but I got it. Hold on. Let me look at my closet real quick for 1 second. I just want to see. Man. All right, so I don't think I have it too close to me, but I thought so. I was at man, I'm so annoyed. I know it's like in my closet, but I don't want to like look in my closet for 10 minutes. But I was at our house, and like one of our good friends like texted us like, oh, Amari Stoudemire's in town, like watching his son play football. So my dad and I came, and we saw him watching his son's game. I walked up to him, and I was like, oh, like can you sign my ball and everything? And he did, and he was pissed, like as he should be. He was very, very mad. So yeah, and then I ended up seeing him. He came to like the JCC, that's where like he works out, and they like advertised like, oh, come, like he'll be there, you get a picture with him. So I came and met him, and that was very. I don't think I have a picture of it, but like we have he doesn't know me personally or anything. Like I never talked to him for a long time, and this was like, at least 4 or 5 years ago. But I've had like, and then I stood under like right in front of him for the national anthem, so I had like three interactions with him.
You said what's up to him?
Not at the Heat game. I guess when I took a picture with him, like I was in 6th grade. I wasn't really used to like talking like that. And then I asked him for his autograph when I saw him at his son's game. So.
Oh, yeah, and then here's a one cool fact. So my coach right now for Osceola, he's my recent coach that coach like for this year, he left, and then a coach that used to be the coach back in the day, he came back, and now he's a coach. He used to like when Mark Stoudemire used to be in high school. Mark Stoudemire used to stay at my coach's house. So I was like, when I found out, I was like, what? And he said, yeah. I said, Mark Stoudemire, like on draft night, he had signed a jersey for me, and then now I got it hung up in my house. I was like, what? That was dope. I just found out about it. And then I went to my barbershop. Oh crap! I went to my barbershop. My barber, he used to go to school with Amari Stoudemire. So then, so he said, yeah, and I heard a story about like how Amari Stoudemire used to stay with this guy in high school for basketball. I was like, what? I didn't even know that nobody else knew. I didn't even know that story was that big.
Yeah, and it's I mean, it's like it's crazy because even him, like he's I guess like I wasn't too big of a fan of his, like. But I guess when he was on the Suns, like he was like, was he Rookie of the Year?
I don't think so.
I think all I know is like when he was like just starting off, he was very, very good. That's all. Like I really remember. But yeah, it's just crazy, like, you know, hearing kind of all the it's you never forget when you like I actually met, I don't know, it's behind is it behind? Oh no, I just realized, so you can't see, or no, this way. The ball to the right, I think it looks like to you, of the Travis Scott Reese's Puffs is signed by Dwayne Wade. That was the only autograph thing I bought, and it was only like, I think at most $250, and I'm like, for a Dwayne Wade signed ball, like that's so, like, to get something signed Michael Jordan's, like, at least, like, for, like, you know, a big poster signed Michael Jordan's, like, at least like $5,000.
Yeah. That's my coach. My coach, he got a picture, I think, signed, but if not, then he got a picture of Michael Jordan, like, with him jumping from the free throw line in his office. Cause my coach is also the one of the counselors for our school. In his office, a poster like this big, like going all the way down.
That's crazy.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, I doubt it's his real signature. This was gifted to, I think, like, my dad from someone. So then I got it, but I don't know if that's his real signature. I think it's like fake or like printed, but yeah, at least that's his signature, the way he writes it, I guess. But I don't think that was like real, because I'm like, Dad, is this real? And he's like, nah, like, it's not real. But yeah,
nobody else knows real unless you say it. I mean, nobody knows it's fake unless you say it.
I mean, like, I don't really care, like, if it's fake or not. Like, it's more just cool. Just the picture of him like just like that, I feel like is cool. But honestly, man, we really went, like, I thought it was gonna be a lot shorter, but I kind of enjoyed, like, I try to make my interviews as conversational as possible, and you were as pretty helpful, because obviously you can't have a conversation if the player doesn't want to talk. So I kind of appreciate you for, you know, being chatty and kind of sharing those stories, because, you know, this is definitely a good interview, I feel like.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'll just kind of plug your Instagrams real quick. So make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram at s.combs11. And I'm at HoopsFL. And anyways, for 2023, Osceola High School combo guard Sean Combs, man, appreciate you for your time. Means a lot. Yeah. So again, Sean Combs, I'm Isaac Fleischer. This has been another iHoopsFL interview. Peace out, guys.